To be.
It just comes natural.
It does. I mean, really. Okay. So, hello. And if you hadn't heard yet, you're here and now. I sold the house.
Don't know how they would have heard yet.
Huh?
Except for very few people, nobody knows yet. So
Some people know. If they know me on Facebook, or if they're following me on Facebook, they know. We haven't posted on Instagram, Winddragon, yet, but that's kind of where we're going with this. The first question everybody asks me, the first page of our website, is why? Why? Why are you doing this? Well, most of you know, we bought a boat.
because we're crazy, beyond belief.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, if you'd asked me a year ago, would I be selling my house? Or would I have thought we would be here today? No. A year ago, we had been looking for a boat to buy intensely for
Good 10 months.
yeah, a long, long time. And I was very, very discouraged, and I didn't even believe we were going to find a boat.
Nope, we were being too particular.
We were looking for the wrong type of yacht.
Uh-huh.
And then we found the Catamaran, as most of you know, in May.
We started out looking for power boats, and it's probably a very good thing we didn't end up with a power boat, considering
The price of
the price
gas.
of diesel fuel is $5 a gallon now. We wouldn't have been able to get too far.
No, we might make it to Georgetown, where
That would have been like $5,000 to fill up the tanks.
no. I'd rather travel by sail cheaply. Thank you, Mother Nature. But anyway, we did not expect to be selling the house this soon. I felt, and I've posted about, thinking that William had a very aggressive plan in thinking 2 years, and that plan has not changed. What has changed is where we're going to be while we're still preparing and continuing toward this journey. And part of and why it happened now is things just all came together. Honestly, it was a culmination of a little bit of everything. The timing just fell together. And did I expect to sell this quickly? No. Everybody knows this. The real estate market is crazy. Where I live is crazy through the roof. It's been going up and up and up. I honestly did not plan to sell until much later this year. I had contacted my realtor to have her come out and go over with me the things that I might need to do to increase the value, to ensure that we got the best dollar for our cruising kitty, because this house was a big part of that. But it was a culmination of things, and a lot of things, both personally toward our goals and professionally. Everything fell together, or is falling together. It's the best timing for things to happen for me professionally at work and make a relocation. So we're still not looking at leaving the country until November of 2023. But we can move to, we've got so many things we need to do with the boat. She needs to move to be hauled out. And we have to haul out next month to do a few things Where we're staying right now is not the best place for us to be to complete the work that we need to be, even in the water. Now, when we haul out, we'll take care of certain things like all the through holes and sail drives.
Maybe another coat of bottom paint just for good measure.
And obviously
take the old generator out, which doesn't work, and it's just weight in the back that doesn't need to be there anymore.
And we don't want it. We're equipping for full solar.
Solar, high powered or high output alternators, which are in place now.
Our goal is long-term off-grid cruising.
Right.
Right now, I think the only thing that's still in question is whether we're going to get a water maker or not.
We'll have one of those
Eventually.
That's not a priority. Right
No, it's not a priority right now. Because we've got till at least 2023.
But being 3.5 hours away from the boat to work on it is a challenge. And we knew that when we got it, that it was going to be a challenge. But having the opportunity to be closer to the boat, as in live on it while we're working on it.
Which will also be a challenge.
Will also be a different challenge. But the 7-hour trip back and forth won't be there anymore.
No,
and
exactly.
The price of gas to go back and forth every other weekend.
Yeah. I don't. If y'all know where I'm at, where we are right now, where this house is, we're 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 20 minutes, something like that, to the boat, one direction. So and that doesn't matter where we go. And people are like, that's bullshit. It's true. Anywhere on the coast. If we go to Wilmington,
or Charleston, or
Myrtle Beach
area,
Charleston,
it's all the same.
Georgetown.
And
If we go to Savannah, it's only 4 hours.
Well, that's 3.5.
Well, there's nowhere in Savannah anymore, unfortunately. Well, not as far as
not for.
I was thinking a DIY yard.
We're not in a DIY.
No, we're
Even
not in a
Georgetown
yard. We're in a dock.
There's only one DIY yard between Charleston and Wilmington. And that's the one that's just not too far away from us.
That we're trying to...
That we're trying to get in contact. So, that's a whole nother challenge.
Yeah. But, so, that was another thing that came together. So, it was professionally, personally towards our goals. It was progress toward working on the boat, and the challenge that we had with the house being here and being so far away, going back and forth, trying to get things done. Most of you know we had a monohull for almost a full decade, and the same thing. She ended up on the hard, because every boat has to be put up on the hard to have bottom work done and things like that. We pulled her out. She ended up on the hard longer than we planned. Things changed for us financially. Work stopped. So we had her a long time, and it was just the challenge of her being so far away. If she had been right down the street, we could have worked on her easy. It wouldn't have been a problem before things got to the point that they did with her. But different boat, different situation.
So this time around, we knew that going into it, and the selling of the house was definitely a part of keeping that from happening again.
Yes.
And just the timing of it was quicker than we had intended at the beginning. But having that money in the bank and being able to be on the boat and working on the boat should help facilitate the dream actually happening this time. So, right? But
Yes.
It's going to be a challenge, definitely. The yard, the marina we're in doesn't allow liveaboards, so we're not going to be able to stay there.
No.
the other marinas in the area have year-long waiting lists.
And we're not
We're not.
having the easiest time finding anything in Florida right now.
Either.
And since I sold the house so quickly, we have 90 days to vacate. I close in 2 months, and then the new owner was gracious enough to give us an extra 30 days on top of that. Free, no rent. Dogs allowed, thank God. And
but we have to be out on time, or else it's $150 a day.
So yeah, we're not going to play with that.
A good motivator.
And I do want to nip this in the bud for anybody that sees this. And this is the reason why we're doing this right now. My realtor called me last night. She said, hey, I had to put this through MLS. So it's now reflecting online. I know a lot of people play with Zillow online. I'm one of them, So anyway, my house sold rather quickly. It was never listed. My realtor showed up. I said, hey, I'm looking at this, and she looked around the house. She said, I think this house is perfect. I have an investor in my pocket, and she said, I think she would be very interested in this. Would you like me to give her a call and see what she would offer? And I thought, well, it can't hurt. I knew what I was targeting, what I really wanted to get. I was looking at my cash target, my walkaway price. Because this, as he's already said, was factored into what we can do with the boat, and how quickly. And so I knew what I wanted. She went out, William and I discussed it, and he told me what he felt more or less would be the offer that would be fair. And so she made her phone call. She took a couple of pictures. She made the phone call. She came in. She took a couple of pictures. She went back out. She came back in, and she gave us an offer. No secret on, I just was, no, that's not going to hit it. She told the person that. They came back a little bit later with another offer, and I did the math. And what we were thinking was, you have to understand, we are already, like we discussed, on a schedule. We need to move the boat to haul it out. We can't stay where we're at. We have things that need to happen, work that needs to take place within the next couple of months. So that's part of an urgency for us. My professional life, once a ball gets rolling, I will stay with my firm, but things will change job-wise, role-wise, all of that. So me changing positions, relocating, taking on a new role, all of that has to coincide, and we're trying to do this as painlessly as possible. Which I don't know. All of these things factored in, and with the second offer, we thought, we're not going to have to fight with trying to get the boat ready to move, trying to get this house ready to sell. Yes, we know it could be listed higher. Yes, we know it would go into a bidding war. Yes, we know that we would get a lot more money for it. We got a very good price as it was. As I said, we were looking at our walkaway cash after I pay off my mortgage, all of that, what I'm going to have ready. And it was a good deal. It was a very good deal. It was not open door. It was, or any of the other investment. This was a private investor. that has been very nice. We have had no problem.
Hidden costs, no hidden fees,
no clothes. It's all taken care of.
Just don't touch anything.
Don't have to fix anything. Not mess anything up, of course. Right. But we would have. The headache we would have had.
We saved the headache of painting and fixing and doing all that, and then hoping we could recoup the expense of doing that in the end. So.
Now the challenge is to empty it.
Now we have motivation to be out of here in 89 days now. So
and yes, this was a more or less a cash sale, I guess. So I get the due diligence on Monday because weekend, and then the rest up front at closing done. Yay. And then I've been pushing the website, I've been pushing the Instagram, I've been pushing the Facebook, and I've been telling you something would be coming soon on YouTube. I just never knew when. Now's the time to start following if you've not.
Now we get to torture everybody on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, you do.
So, the next adventure begins.
Yes. On to
bigger and
better things.
Warmer places.
Yes. Eventually, blue skies, ocean.
Blue seas.
Blue seas, yeah. Blue seas.
Turquoise water.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, our tagline is always an adventure. So this is kind of how things happen with us. This is part of the adventure. It just kind of happened. Like that. It just kind of happened. That couldn't have been better. You can cut that out or leave it in.
It'll be stayed in.
Let it smack me again.
All right. Hopefully it won't take too long to get this up in front of people. And
who knows? We're so amateuristic at this, and we, what the hell? We may just pop that baby up there.
Without any editing or color correction, just throw it up there.
Oh, God.
And get a start.
Do you even know how to do that?
I know how to edit. Never tried to color correct.
To start.
So.
I haven't looked at anything.
Flutterby.
Hey. Oh, we're being invaded. Oh, I'm going to miss my butterfly bushes. Oh, that's the other funny part about me missing the... Yeah, none
and
of this...
the laundry.
I have not had a bit of seller's remorse or anything, and this is just part of the plan. And if you've seen my house, if you know me, you know I have a lot of things here that have to be cleared out some way or another. Nothing can go to the boat. Absolutely nothing. And sorry for the noise in the background. I have a notebook that the wind is. But I woke up this morning in a panic because I suddenly realized that I'm not going to have a dedicated place to do laundry anymore.
As much as she hates laundry, she absolutely despises doing laundry. That's the one thing that bothers her. She won't be able to do laundry. It's just like
yeah. And I was like, oh God, this is a nightmare. So,
yeah.
All right.
Who needs clothes anyway?
Exactly. Oh my God, if you knew the clothes that are going out in the world right now. A lot. Right. Still with tags on them. Okay.
We're hitting close to 20 minutes.
Oh, you got a timer?
Yeah.
Oh, I see a timer.
So we'll learn all this stuff eventually. See.